In most languages, the word for tomorrow means one thing. The next day. It's a date, it's a fact. But in my culture, there is a word called isukan. Isukan can mean tomorrow, but it can also mean not today, maybe later, or even never. And the dangerous part, two people from the same culture can use it and still misunderstand each other completely. In this video, I'll share a real intercultural misunderstanding about isukan that happened between me and a relative from my own cultural background. And I will explain it using three communication concepts. So, my cousin and his parents come to my city for a holiday and stayed at my house for a week. On his last day, he said, "When will you come to my house? Come with us." At that time, I was still in elementary or middle school, and I also lived far from his town. I didn't want to reject him directly because in my culture it's impolite to say no to family, especially after they just visited you. So saying no can make you seem like rude. We are taught to protect the other person's feelings and avoid making them lose face. So to be polite, I smiled and said, "Isukan." In my mind, isukan was a safe and soft way to postpone. It means, I appreciate the invitation, but I can't commit now. We'll see someday. But for my cousin, isukan means the next day. It was a promise. So the next day, he asked his parents, why didn't I come? I was shocked because I never planned to go. I thought I was just being nice. He thought I made a real plan. This is explained by the first concept, lexical ambiguity in high context languages. In high context cultures, the meaning of a word is not just in the dictionary. It depends heavily on the situation, the relationship, and the unspoken rules. Isukan is a perfect example. It has two major functions. First, the calendar function. Isukan means the day after today. It's direct and time-bound. Second, the social function. Isukan means to postpone politely. It's used to avoid saying no directly. In this case, it has no real deadline. It just means not now. But the problem is, the word itself gives no clue which function is being used. The second concept is microcultures and pragmatic differences within one larger culture. Even if two people share the same ethnicity, their local environment changes how they use language. In urban modern settings, communication is becoming more low context. People need efficiency and clarity. So isukan is used less for social reasons and more for its literal calendar meaning. Because in rural or more traditional family settings, maintaining social harmony is the top priority. Direct rejection can be seen as disrespectful. So isukan becomes a critical social tool. So my cousin and I were both following our culture's rules. Because my cousin and I come from the same cultural background, we were both assumed that the other person used isukan the same way we did. I assumed his family, so he must know what I mean. He assumed his family, so when he says isukan, he must be serious about coming tomorrow. We never asked for clarification because we thought we didn't need to. We let our shared identity create a false sense of understanding. This proves that a shared culture does not guarantee shared meaning. So from this, I learned that trying to be polite by being unclear can actually be the most impolite thing you do. The ambiguity created false hope and wasted his family's effort. Now I'll try to separate kindness from clarity. If I mean the next day, I will be specific. If I can go and need to be polite, I will be honest but kind. So here's the lesson. Never assume a word means the same thing to everyone, even if they are your own family. Thank you.